Today we're finally making the spear. Let's go!
To start off, we are going to mark out how long we want the spearhead to be, and then we're going to cut it out. And then we're going to use a dowel with the biggest diameter that we can fit on the square and draw the circle on the spearhead on both sides. And then we're going to use a spoke shave, or you can use a plane, whichever is easier, and get it down to that circle. And we're going to make this round, so this is going to be an immense arm workout. And then we're going to file it down just to make it smoother and to make it look more round. And then we're going to mark how far down we want the actual blade to be and use a spoke shape or plane to make that shape.
So this is not quite turning out how I would like it to. So let's try doing something else.
And now we're going to mark out how big we want this blade to be, which is going to be more similar to a traditional spearhead like you see on ancient ones and such. And then we're going to cut it out. And now we're going to draw out the shape of the spearhead.
So I'm going to be using swirl saw to make this easier for me to cut it out. So we're going to be using some ear protection again.
And yeah, we're going to cut it out with the scroll saw. And now we're going to use a chisel to give it that iconic edge that you see on ancient spears, because this is the first thing that came to mind. Don't ask. And this too will take a long time depending on how picky you are on how you want the edge. And this is also the time to add in notches if you want to use a rope to hold it onto the dowel. I didn't, but if you wish to, go right ahead. This is the step in which to do it. And now we're going to use a marking gauge on the dowel to mark how far down we want the spearhead to go in and mark out the gouge, which is really tricky. I'm just kind of freehanding this. And now we're going to cut it out. We're going to use a chisel like you would with a dovetail and get out that little bit.
That works.
And now we're going to see if it fits. And then sand it down a bit, which I did not film, and glue it in. once the glue is dried, we're going to take off the glue. And now we're gonna put some finish on it. And do not attack your finish door or whatever finish you have. Oh, and now we're going to give it a bit of an angle just to get off that red. And now we're going to put rope around it just to make it look cooler. And make sure you have parents' permission or parent supervision when using fire. Please, it's dangerous. And that is how you make this beautiful spear. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Really helps the channel grow and helps me reach out to more people like you guys. And if you guys have any questions, ideas, or even silly jokes, please comment those down below. I love reading them and replying to as many as I can. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!